Hey there, welcome back. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Today I have another weekly Walmart grocery haul for you. Thinking about living purposefully, eating purposefully, simple whole foods, simple single ingredient foods for your family, talking about health, talking about juicing, all of that good stuff in today's video. So here we go. This is our 1 week Walmart haul. So we're continuing on with our juicing. We're doing apples and carrot juice every single day. So for our family, it looks like this. It's 1 bag of apples, and these are organic Fuji apples, but don't let that scare you. If you can't buy organic where you're at, just go ahead and buy regular and wash them first, and you'll still be fine to juice. So we do 1 bag of apples and 2 bags of carrots. And we do that every single day. This week we're upping our game, and instead of 5 days a week juice, we're doing 6 days a week juice. So that's gonna be a good thing, I think, moving into this week. If you can't do it 5 days a week, maybe you could do it in the evenings, or maybe you can just do it on the weekends or 1 day a week. Any juicing that you do is going to benefit your health. So just do it any way that you can. But apples and carrots are a great regimen to start with because it tastes really good. It's really, really simple. It's just a 2 ingredient juice, and it is a super duper anti-cancer fighting juice. So it's really, really good for those reasons. So for our family, just to recap, that means 6 bags of apples this week and 12 bags of carrots. But you can do the math however you want to, depending on the days that you're juicing for you or your family. And then the next thing that we went ahead and stocked up on was frozen blueberries. We use these for snacks, for smoothies, for baked goods, things like that. We are harvesting our own berries from our farm this year, and we're freezing them as they're coming in. So this is going to be a thing that moving forward, Lord willing, we are going to be more sustainable. Maybe not with blueberries, but with blackberries, dewberries, raspberries, mulberries, things like that, that could fill in the gaps for our berry supply. So that's super cool. We are attempting to grow carrots this year too, but we haven't made out super good with carrots yet, so we will see how that goes. But you could juice sweet potatoes. So there's always a substitute for what you're buying at the grocery store, and trying to figure out the ways that you can supply that on your own homestead. Homestead meaning you have a piece of land and you have a house and you're trying to be self-sufficient on it. That's your homestead. It does not have to mean farming necessarily. The next thing we went ahead and stocked up on were these frozen strawberries. I buy my frozen fruit specific on one thing, the dollar value. So I have a set price per pound in my mind of what I want to spend on my frozen fruit and fresh fruit for that matter, and if it meets that dollar amount, then it qualifies for me to buy it. And this week they were totally out of these mixed berry, triple berry blends. This is the one who usually, whether it's Aldi or Walmart or wherever, this one usually comes in at a great dollar value. But this was the last bag that they had, guys. So I had to just go ahead and stock up on the next best thing that met the budget, which was frozen strawberries. So we added one thing in this week. We changed one thing, and it's gonna be a huge money saver. So hold with me for 1 second and I'm gonna get to it for you. But next was cantaloupe. So you remember a couple videos back, if you don't, you can go back and watch it, where I talked about anti-cancer fighting foods, cancer fighting foods, anti-cancer foods, and then also we talked about your thyroid health. And when we talked about that, we talked about cantaloupe, of course, berries, fresh greens, right? Doing the apple and carrot juice is really, really great. Another thing that we talked about was having a cantaloupe every day. So what we've done for our family, like for this week, we're doing 6 days a week. So we'll just take 1 cantaloupe. I let the kids pick which one, put it in the refrigerator, and that's the cantaloupe that we share as a family that evening. It really works out good, and everybody kind of really got used to having a fresh cantaloupe at night. We are growing cantaloupe on our farm, so I'm really excited. Lord willing, we'll have cantaloupe this year. The other thing that I talked about with thyroid health is walnuts. Walnuts are a huge health food, superfood even, and you want to get these in your diet. They are going to help you with so many different things, but definitely with thyroid health, walnuts are a huge thing. I recommend just crumbling them up, put them in your smoothie, or just put them on top of your oatmeal, put them on your ice cream, whatever. However you can get your walnuts in every day. Just a little handful will do you. So if you hung with me until now, I'm going to show you a change that we made. And it's because of price, guys, and it's because we're trying to feed a large family. And I think this will help you out even if you don't have a large family. The prices of things are just going crazy right now. So the last thing that I'm going to talk to you about is a change that we are making. We're going to try this out and see how it goes. But you are probably realizing, like we are, that prices are going up everywhere right now, and especially on good healthy foods, they're just going up astronomically. So I noticed after doing some research on it and online that pineapple, canned pineapple, is a whole lot cheaper than buying the frozen pineapple or even fresh pineapple price per pound for what you're actually bringing in. So we're going to go ahead and try out this week using this pineapple, this canned pineapple. So when you're looking for canned fruit, you're going to be looking for fruit that is canned in 100% juice or in its own juice. That's what you want. You don't want light syrup or heavy syrup or any sugar added to it. So that's exactly what this is. This is just fresh pineapple that has been canned. We're going to be using this in our smoothies, and I think it's definitely going to save us a huge amount of money if we do this. This is just what we use to sweeten our smoothies, but if you wanted to, you could pour it out, put it into a freezer bag, and then put it in your freezer and freeze it if you're using it in your smoothies. I don't think it's gonna bother us. I told the kids to just, if they're using the canned, just to add some ice cubes to the smoothie and it'll do the same thing, it'll be fine. The other thing that this is gonna do is get all of the pineapple out of my fruit freezer, which is going to save up some room and make some more room for all of those berries that we're freezing and bringing in and harvesting. So that will be really good too. But I encourage you to check out some of your canned goods. Just pick up a little extra here and there as you can and put it in your pantry. And a good rule kind of is like, you know, say if I want 2 cans of pineapple for this week for the house, well then I get an extra one for the pantry, or I get an extra 2 to go into the pantry to not touch and save for later. So that's kind of how I stocked up years ago and built my pantry, and it worked out really well. The other thing that I got was canned peaches. We do have peach trees on the farm, and we have pear trees and lots of other fruits that, Lord willing, we'll be able to use in our smoothies and just in our daily life having fruit. But these peaches were ready to go, and they're in their own fruit juice. They're way cheaper than buying them frozen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try this out. But I wanted to share that with you guys because this is real life, and this is a way to get some of these things, free up some freezer space, get some of these things into your pantry and start to build upon that, plus getting some fresh fruits and vegetables in your house and in your diet. We all need more fruits and vegetables in our diet, so this is just a great way to do it. I just figured I would share this with you. The only thing that I'm still missing is pomegranates. Our local stores have not had pomegranates in stock, but we are trying to grow pomegranates. They've been out there for the past few years now. Haven't gotten any yet, but maybe this will be the year.
They're flowering.
They're flowering this year, so maybe this will be the year. But pomegranates, if you can get pomegranate juice, usually you can get fresh pomegranates at the store and peel them. If that's a little too cumbersome for you, you can just buy the little, it comes in the salad section. They usually call them pom-poms, and it's just a little plastic cup full of the little pomegranates. They are delicious, and it's really, really good for your thyroid health, and especially it's great also for fighting cancer. But lots of health benefits with pomegranates. So hopefully I'll be able to get some here soon. But you do what you can with what you got, and this is where we're at right now. I think everybody's really enjoying having their juice every day and having their fresh cantaloupe in the evening. It's been really, really nice. So I hope that this is a blessing to you. I know it's a very unusual our grocery hauls are becoming very, very unusual, guys, because we grow our own greens and we have our own meat. We grow our own meat here. So basically, we're just kind of filling in some gaps on some fruit that we don't have. But that's okay. And I'll be sure to bring you along for if I do any more bulk purchases. I'll share them with you as they go into the pantry. But for right now, we're doing pretty well on our bulk foods. So I haven't had any big purchases on them. I hope this was a blessing to you. Hope this encourages you to simplify, reduce, get specific, get purposeful with your food. Eat simply, eat what you grow. Start growing some food, even if it's just your greens, guys. Start there. If it's just tomatoes, start there, start somewhere. And I will see you next time right back here on the farm. It's always so much fun. We'll see you guys. Bye. I forgot the bananas. So we got 12 bunches of bananas too, but you know the deal with the bananas, guys. Sorry, they were on the floor and I totally forgot, you know. Such a little amount of bananas, just 12 bunches. Who buys just 12 bunches of bananas? Everything's got limits on it now when you get it at the store. But anyway, yeah, these are gonna go in the pantry and you know the deal. They'll ripen up, we'll peel them, they'll go in the freezer.